been working really hard for the past 3 weeks to put this show together. I want to tell you a little bit about it. Just 20 days ago, the 16 artists that are participating had never met. Most of them had never, ever met before. And we spent 10 days in Nyeri at the Tafaria Centre for the Arts. And in those 10 days, to be honest, it was just so beautiful to see them not only become friends, but become family. They created such a strong bond, and I hope that you'll see that reflected in tonight's performance. So we spent 10 days in Nyeri, the first 5 days in workshops, and then the next 5 days, they were challenged with the task of co-creating works together. And we were experimenting with the theme, voice and silence, and collectively they came up with this great title, Look Me in the Eye. What's also been really interesting is that we have artists from different countries, from Kenya, Somalia, Italy, and Spain, and also from different disciplines. So we had musicians, filmmakers, dancers, poets, rappers, what else? Everything you can imagine. And some of them, are used to being behind the camera lens, for example, but we wanted everybody to be on stage. So for some of them, it's their first time on stage. And they've just been so brave in this whole process. Everything, absolutely everything you'll see tonight, from the installation here, the fire installation, the hearth, to the videos, to the music, the poetry, everything has been created over the last, let's say, 10 days. It's work in progress. Of course, we would have loved to have an extra week to tweak things, but I think that, I guess part of the beauty of this event is just to see the rawness of what these artists have created. So we're going to have here a performance. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long. And afterwards, we'll have about 20 minutes or so where you can ask the artists questions. We'll do a short Q&A. But this is not the only space that we're working with tonight. The co-facilitator and co-creative director, Xavier Verhoest, is up there. Xavier, what else do we have?
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. No, you do not have to look at me, it's fine. I mean, she's there and the actors are coming. That's the most important. At least for the 100 minutes to come, or no, less than that, 65 minutes. What is really important as well is what is happening, yes, here after the show, because we've got an incredible collections of body mapping, which are these beautiful paintings, life-size paintings, that were really the beginning of the process, the sort of internalization of the eye for our artist. And we have as well photographic works, and we have a beautiful video installation with very experimental, very daring work. So I really push you after this beautiful push to come to this space. So thank you very much for being here all tonight.
Thank you, Xavier. Just one thing, if you can, please switch off your mobile phones or put them on silent so that we don't have the ring distracting us during the performance. I'm sorry if there are people who don't have seats. There might be some space upstairs. There's some couches upstairs, not the best vision, but at least you get to sit down. You might be able to find some stools around that you can grab and put. It's quite a long show to be standing the whole time, so I hope you can find a place to sit down. So before I leave, I just want to introduce the first piece that we're going to be playing. Like I said, this has been a journey for us, a 3-week journey, and we wanted to share with you some of what happened at Tafaria Castle in Nyeri. So we prepared a little video so that you can see the process that the artists have been through before getting to where we are tonight. So we'll start with the video. I hope you enjoy the show. Please stay behind afterwards to interact with the artist and us, to ask any questions, make any comments that you have. We're super happy to have you with us. Thank you so much for coming. Good night.
I feel like my world has been turned upside down. There are different textures that have been brought out, because now I have to look deeper into myself. For me, I'm always busy trying to fix something, trying to fix someone. So lately I've been struggling to do it for me. It is a real struggle. I need to do something for myself. So this whole process is taking me back to me, myself, and it is not easy.
I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be, and niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me.
Keep doing what you love, because everyone has created something. Like, I for a fact don't know how to write a poem. I can't write a poem. I can't draw to save my life. If the fate of the universe depended on me drawing, I'm sorry.
It came to me like to think about like, why am I here? Why do I think I have something to say as an artist? What is this worth that I feel that I have as an artist, as a human being?
In whatever situation that you'll do something, as long as you're doing it as yourself, it's different. So body mapping has just instantly proved that point. Yeah.
The activity was quite intriguing in the sense that it was amazing how, as you were asking the questions, immediately, I don't know who mentioned this, almost as if immediately you got this vision. Maybe I could just speak for myself. That's how I got the visions.
As a visual artist, I've been struggling a lot. In as much as I know how to draw, I was struggling with the passion. And every day I woke up, I feel like I am forcing myself to do this. But since we started the body mapping, I now understand why I'm doing this. I think now I know what I want to do as an artist, the kind of artist that I want to be.
I think most African men don't find it easy to open up or to feel vulnerable, so it felt uncomfortable. After it was actually, well, it wasn't even a hard thing to do. It was just something in my head. I've learned through the body mapping. I was just looking at my portrait and say, wow, what can I show the world?
You are the sunshine, you are the starlight, you are my height, my smile.
You are my sunshine. When you leave, I'll miss you so much. My sunshine. Name so turned then you sing Ilukwe. Chairman, do you have to steal a seat? Magic fingers, then your sheets never leave you incomplete. I ain't tripping, babe. It doesn't have to be me. Take nothing personal. I just take it to the head. I'm sorry if I left you messages.
A negative film that is yet to be cleaned. My skin is made of foreign jewelry engraved in orange beads. I laugh at the end of every movie. I like knowing the end of everything except the end of my belonging. Aspiring to be the people I do not know and hoping not to be like the ones I do. I am the girl that takes a flight back to a land she can claim about loud back steps, trapped out, written about a couple of times before moving forward. Because how do you write about a land that's not ready to listen? I am made up of ruined images of fictions and quotes I wish I could have thought at first. Bad calligraphy, but a very, very good mural painter.
Many times artists ask themselves, what is my goal, what is my purpose? I think there's no goal if you are doing this for a lifetime. The main thing that I can say I want to do is enjoying process, and I'm really enjoying it because also it brings me in situations like this that are incredible with incredible people.
Yesterday, as I was going to sleep, I just thought that I belong here because I'm as good as everyone else.
My dress, my choice. 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 My dress, my choice.
When there's only one way ahead, it's easy to follow the straight path. But when you arrive at a fork on the road, then the problem, as they say, is choice. I have been here before, fork on the road, many, many times. Where do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? And so, the battle to make a choice begins. This is not about good versus evil, or evil versus good. It is, though, about how you look at things, how you look at people, how you look at yourself. Let me tell you a story. It's a very old story, but it is a very true story. So, a long time ago, very, very long time ago, long before any of you were even born, in this small village somewhere, there were two friends. Now, these guys were the best of friends, bestest of friends. They did everything together. They worked together, they hang out together, they even married two sisters. Yep, true story. They were inseparable. Well, actually, no. There was the only thing that separated these two friends was this long dirt road that ran right between their homes. One of them lived on the left side, the other one lived on the right? So, one day, they hear news that the king is going to be passing down the road on his way to a very important function in the village next door. So everyone got so excited. I mean, come on, it's the king. The king never came through these sides. So everyone got so excited. Everyone put on their finest clothes. And they all stood outside their homes waiting for an opportunity to just see the king and wave at him. To be honest, this whole thing took about just a couple of minutes. However, afterwards, that is when the fun began. Everyone from the village, they all got together in this small town hall, and everyone was dissecting, analyzing, talking about the king's convoy. One of the villagers said, "Oh my God, did you see those horses? Those are the most beautiful horses I have ever seen in my life." Another person said, "Oh my God, what about the carriage? Can we talk about the carriage? What a beautiful carriage." Now, the two besties, they were also in the house, of course. So bestie number one goes like, hey, guys, can we talk about the king's amazing coat? Right? I have never seen such a beautiful black coat with nice white patterns. And bestie number two immediately was like, yeah, but I think you're mistaken. His coat was white with black patterns. No. I know what I saw. It was black with white patterns. No, it was white with black patterns. No, it was black with white patterns. No, it was white with black patterns. No, it was black with white patterns. No, it was white with black patterns. No, it was black with white patterns. No, it was white with black patterns. On and on and on and on and on and on they went until I was there, and I can guarantee you my head was spinning. Literally. But here's the thing, though. So who was right? Was it both? Or was it neither? You see, the eyes can be very, very tricky, you know? I think it's all about perspective, all right? And that's what I want you to take home with you tonight, all right? I need you to look me in the eye. Oh, and when I say I, I don't mean I mean I. So you see, folks, there's always three sides to every single story. There's yours, there's mine, and of course, there is the truth.
Shari ameweza.
Okay, sexy selfie.
Ish Jojo. Hey. You know me, always gotta look fresh for the gram. Buddha, your picture in the chopper. Lakini juu unanicall mteja kwa phone na I'll see you later. Sina your time. She calling my phone. Sina your time. Ati osebe what? Sina your line. Ali DM 2 weeks ago na siku reply. Na seti design we niko yeah nasema walai my brothers they ride.
Hey, look me. Look me. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Hey, look me in the eyes. Hey, look me. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye, I say. Look me in the eye. Look me. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Look me. Just look me in the eye. Look me. Yeah, look me in the eye. Look me. Look me in the eye. Yeah, look me in the eye. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at me. Look at me. I mean, look, personally, I can't get mad if you look at me, because on the real, look at me. Yo, huh? Look. No, stop. No, come on. Look, here's the thing. I am what people would call a big man, a big deal. King of the big boys. Mheshimiwa. Mhesh for short. Bazenga Daddy. AKA ULMC. I'm that guy. It's in my nature. I'm sorry. Get used to it. It's a gift. It's like I can't control it. You know, I like... No, I don't like. I fucking love winning. So great, so great. However, something kind of weird has started happening to me of late whenever I win, which is often, too often. After all the excitement and anticipation of being crowned king, after all the temporary adoration and adulation, truth is, I feel empty. Yeah. So that got me thinking. When we base our self-worth on external validation, aren't we just setting ourselves up for a trap? I mean, doesn't life then become this hamster wheel where every single day we oscillate from ecstasy to anger to rage, and if we're lucky, indifference? Like, what the fuck? Is that it? Is that really it? Is this clamor for recognition? Look at me, look at me, look at me. Come on, is it really fucking worth it? Isn't what I really want, what I really need, is for you to look me in the eye? And when I say I don't mean I mean I. I.
sitavunjika, nina uwezo. Jua, jua inawaka, mvua, mvua yanyesha. Jua, jua linawaka, mvua, mvua yanyesha. Jua, jua linawaka, mvua, mvua yanyesha. Jua linawaka, mvua yanyesha. Jua,
things that you fear the most, and I fear my gaze threatening to undo all the years of healing. To be a woman is to hold a silent scream and never list taking your own advice. To be a woman is to listen to everyone telling you what to do. To be a woman is to let everyone make a chain out of their own hands and show you how to tie it around your neck. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you. They say you speak in slangs and misplaced grammar, such creativity. But why does it matter if everyone is looking but nobody sees you? To be a woman is to let love find you for the 5th time this month by a different lover. To be a woman is to let the 5th touch go because it does not touch you in the right places. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you. When I started writing, I smeared my blood on all the pages that I will ever write in the future and gave it to everyone as a reminder that I have nothing more to give and they have nothing more to take. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you. To be a woman is to hold your tongue backwards and still expect everybody to see you in full. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you. Reflection looks like, but I will guide you. Looks like my grandmother's eyes, a river of beauty. I wonder if she ever thought I will get to a stage of crystallization, but it's crystal clear. I will never be half the woman she did, half the woman she was, or do half the things she did, because she outdid herself. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you. It's time to contemplate on what I think of me, so stop breathing into me. Maybe for me it's time to relive, reconstruct, rewrite on what I think of me. And I wish this was a dream, but this is a reality. So don't you dare break your gaze, because everyone is looking but nobody sees you.
And then there was light. Then eyes that brought forth life. With the palm of my hands I cover my eyes. There's no one to see. The flower stretches its arms in worship. And I know the birds are there only 'cause I hear the chip, chatter of their gossip. In Islam, picture making of animated or living things, like people and animals, is considered imitating the creation of God. And photography, or the act of taking pictures with a camera, involves human actions. And thus, we cannot call it anything other than picture making. They say the eyes are windows to the soul. But whose soul? Is it the one that's looking? Or the one that's being looked at? I remember when I started to get into street photography, and I was mostly drawn to photographing people. This is around the time when I began to question what it meant to capture the photo of a person. I knew that it was forbidden to draw living things in Islam, and I asked myself if photography could be considered an evolution of drawing, because it still involved capturing a likeness of someone. I questioned the act of photographing. Did it then mean that I was imitating the creation of Allah? Would I be asked on Judgment Day to give the images I created a soul? At the time when I researched, I couldn't find anything that directly explained Islam's views on photography. So I continued to photograph people. There was a period where I had done a lot of portrait work, and slowly the uncomfortableness within me came back, that I was somehow going against what my religion was teaching and asking of me as a follower. Islam teaches us that we are born with an innate ability to tell right from wrong. And I believe if we listen closely to that, it is Allah's way of guiding us to the path that is most pleasing to Him. As I made my artistic practice as a photographer more intentional, I decided that I would like to also be more intentional in honoring my faith within my approach. This meant finding a way to tell stories of women's experiences without imitating creation. One way I thought about doing this is to not capture the eyes of those I photograph, because the eyes can be considered the window to our soul. However, I struggled with trying to execute this, especially because the art of photography teaches us that the strength of a portrait lies in the gaze looking back at you, because it's both a position and a point of view, especially in documentary photography. And the gaze of the eyes allows us to instantly feel the emotion in the photo. How do I then tell strong stories of women without one of the fundamental elements in photography? What does it mean to see without seeing?
I remember Jeff, who waved his fingers in front of my face shouting, "Oi, vudolenga pivi machonne." His voice melting into the sea of laughter at the playground. You see, I was born with cataract. I only have 10% vision. And at school, this seemed like a funny thing to the other kids, even to some teachers. I remember Shadrach, the boy whom I shared the hospital bed at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret. Together, we battled the cold, the food without salt, the tea without sugar. Together, we battled acute leukemia. He did not make it, and I was the only survivor out of the 10 who were on the race to survival. May their soul rest in eternal peace. 3 years later, I was in remission. My ugly scars on me became my favorite tattoos. I remember it was my mom who kept me alive when I'd lost my hair. When my palms of my hand went black, and when the sum of my weight was a pity. I begged her to let me die. I know those words broke her. I remember her exact words. I know it looks like you're not gonna make it, son. But I need you to believe, I need you to have faith. And she will kneel down and pray. Mark 11:23. Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, go, throw yourself into the sea, and does not have doubt in their heart, but believes that will happen, it will be done for them. This is still my favorite daily scripture. I remember all those years as a child, living without her, becoming invisible in a home without a hearth, without a mother, and when it mattered the most, her fire lit me up. Then I met Ashley. I remember Ashley of the brown, smooth skin. I remember Ashley with the curves in all the right places. I remember Ashley who became my ears to the ground, who heard what I could not see and sang the stories into my ears. I remember Ashley whispered to my ear, I believe in you. Now all you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Niweke huru Baba, manake mimi nazama, sioni nuru ni kama nataka kukata tamaa. Niweke huru Baba, manake mimi nazama, sioni nuru ni kama nataka kukata tamaa. Niweke, 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 niweke huru Baba, manake mimi nazama, sioni nuru ni kama nataka kukata tamaa. Niweke, nataka kukata tamaa. Niweke, 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 niweke.
So you see what you see? Ashley set me free. She is my music. She's my language. She's my muse. She's my art. And she has been with me ever since I was nothing. Ever since everyone would look down upon me and just say, like, you're just pathetic. Ever since when I was not noticeable. I can tell you, she's still with me till today. And I appreciate her for that. I think she's somewhere in the crowd. I think I see her somewhere in the crowd. Where is she? She's somewhere. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce you Ashley. She's beautiful, isn't she? Isn't she? Thank you.
I told you that I needed you to look me in the eye. And when I say I don't mean I mean I. I see everyone's getting personal here, okay? It's not bad, not bad, all right? Let me get personal with you for a minute, all right? So, it took me all of 2 years. 2 years to fuck up my marriage. 2 years. I remember when I got married, the day I got married, it felt like I'd found home. So when we met the divorce lawyer, that was fun. It kind of felt like my house was burning down and there was nothing I could do to stop it. I just stood there, roofless, as I saw my spouse and I running in opposite directions. And that got me thinking. Like, what is home? What is it? Is it a person? Is it a feeling? A place, a memory, a smell? Is it inside? Is it outside? Is it made of brick? Is it made of mortar? Or maybe it's just something as ungraspable as the air. I don't know. A friend of mine once told me that running away can actually be an act of survival, because you could just be running towards yourself. Aye.
Beauty is not in the process, but the product. Still I stand as I am, even after being stripped of my native tongue, subconsciously thinking of my mother as a forgotten land. I call this home, but why does home look at me like a strange fruit, just to fall and rot and be buried 6 feet deep, as if to be buried is not to be taken back to my roots? When home is neither here nor there and remains to be a thing I cannot throw away. A negative film that is yet to be clean. My skin is made of foreign jewelry engraved in orange beads. I laugh at the end of every bad movie because I like knowing the end to everything except to my story of belonging. Aspiring to be like the people I do not know, and hoping not to be like the ones I do. I am the girl that takes a flight back to a land she cannot claim out loud. Backspace trashed out, written a couple of times before moving forward, because how do you write about a land that is not yet ready to listen? Stared out, bare, exposed, FaceTime calls of a long-distance family, lost connection, forced separations. I am the girl that remains to be about the things that I cannot throw away. An old picture, stories I'll never get around to reading, art that I'll never thought about at first, and bad calligraphy, very bad calligraphy, but an excellent, excellent mural painter. So look me in the eye. I am crafts, billion-dollar ideas crumpled up on a piece of paper and thrown under my bed, unfinished, under-explode, abandoned, because I always have a new place to call home. what the world has decided useful. Laughter in a jokes in a language that was forced upon me in books and movies over my brother's wit. I have learned to understand that I see the world as everyone else in blues and greens, except on borrowed times and forced traits. I have learned to understand that nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever be entirely mine except this dance, this art, this idea. I have found home in this art. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go. Sul the Sauceman here. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
I was giving you all of my love.
Yeah.
Begging you.
Let's go.
I was giving you all of my love. Begging you.
Yeah. On my sniper shit. Shine bright on sight. I got a lot of shit. On my mind I got it right. Says he can't come kono moja. Ngori nimepitia. Nilipenda ngeusi kangoja. Alafu kaishia. Things don't change, people change cause of fear. Shout out my nigga Mose, we gon' end up in a leer. Jet, I know my mission, should I choose to accept? Don't got no money, but I'm still about to bet. On myself, I got stripes like a ref. G. Yo, happy Women's Day, by the way. To all the women out there, come on, yeah. Stories. Zinaweza kupa stress. I'm trying to be my best. I ain't never tried to sell. Although I sold weed, had hella clientele. Hey. Sifting through the voices, silence sitting with me well. Yeah. Just the scene. Tap my nigga Mose, we gon' end up in a dream. Once upon a dream, Sultan, then you see. Once upon a dream, Sultan, then you see. My nigga Julian. Yeah. Thank you guys. Wonderful. We're winding up the performance. My nigga Julian about to take it over. Come on, say something. Yeah.
Hey, Niaje Nairobi. How's everybody doing? Niseme, nisiseme.
Yeah.
Niseme, nisiseme. Nitoe, nisitoe. Nitoe, nisitoe.
Yeah.
What we are doing here is so really amazing. It's making me feel so good and so peaceful with myself. Making me to understand who I am and why I'm doing what I do.
When I started out, I was a joke. I be working extra hard, now I am the gold. Punchline, wakidai, me now I promote. Fire in my mouth, joto kama niko cold. Yeah, mimi daily ko lyrical. Life is a troll, I'm just chasing material. Nada encourage ni kami ni Muriel. Ata space kama extraterrestrial. Life ni naishi ni kama the wrong way. Shida zangu na drown na mabombe.
I realized that it's me. My limitations. I realized that it's me. My limitation. I need to, work through that. But it was hard to recognize. And I am grateful and to be able to experience all of you, your different disciplines and your different perspectives and how you approach life.
Yeah, life ni crazy. Mabeste wengi huwanga fugazi. Ma politicians pia nao ni wezi. Ambia society mi hamniwezi. Na washa kindukulu, simu nilitokwa kwa mfuko ni tululu. Hakuna kazi, vijana wamejaa, madema tutaki, hatuna chapo.
Every other story is important to someone else. It might not be important to you, but it is to someone else. And all types of art are interconnected in a way, like you might find yourself inside someone else's art.
Thank you.
Hey.
More coming up.
Hey. Niseme. Nitoe. Niseme. Nitoe. Hey. Oh. Hey.
I'm fire.
Yeah.
I'm brighter and harder.
Check me out.
I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out.
Fire blaze, Dicky Walker not connect. Them tryna play me, them tryna disrespect. My empress pays, no regrets. I cannot take it once you get upset. Heat stroke whenever you try to come next. Beast mode, the naked the flow stay wet. Understatement, what you say, my soul tell the best. They can't stop me, I'm being groomed by the best.
I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out.
Walinisho siwezi make niko hapa. Bila music mawiki siku saba. Kidai kunicheki niko Snapchat. Walinichocha that they got me, they my brothers. I brother gani kuko waje for gani. Huku nayo moto wao kuliwaka. Ati moto imewaka washa siren.
I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire shining brighter. I'm higher. Where's your lighter? Brighter than the sun. You can catch me if you can. They call me African sun. And I can see your hate from me. Can you see my eyes from there? 'Cause I'm fire, baby. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out.
Rewind, selector, take it back to the top. Fire burning in the street, yeah. Fire burning in my heart, yeah. Fire burning in my eyes, Fire burning in my mind, yeah. Fire burning in the street, yeah. Fire burning in my heart, yeah. Fire burning in my eyes, Fire burning in my mind, Fire burning in the street, yeah. Fire burning in my eyes, Fire burning in my mind, Fire burning in the street, yeah. Fire burning in my heart, yeah. Fire burning in my eyes.
I'm fire. I'm higher. Check me out. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm brighter. Check me
We, children of a lesser God, fathered by fathers who smelled of smoke and tasted like ashes. We, street urchins, pushed into the city's back alleyways, left to dart our own hands, at the hands of our friends, at the hands of the police. We, mothers of murdered sons, forever cast to carrying the burden of having to bury their own children. We, single mothers, taking up multiple jobs to keep their kids fed Because this city decided to make an example of the husbands. We, the family, digging through the rubble in search of memories of what a home used to look like before the rich men of this city decided they needed to shorten the time from the airport to their posh homes on James Kishuri Road. We, outskirts of this city, ladies of the night, braving the cold of July on their back to give warmth to troubled souls. We, slum dwellers, beggars, palms stretched out like a question mark. We, immigrants, jobless youths, hopeless graduates, we ex-cons, we next-cons, we gays, we lesbians, we who this city spits out like bad food have been here for far too long. We're tired of this stillness. So look now at my blood-stained palms.
Look now
at the bodies of everyone who ever wished us dead.
Look now
Of them that wanted us gone, now sprawled at our feet.
Look now
At the river of their blood, flowing, flowing, flowing.
Look now.
I told you that I needed you to look me in the eye. And when I say I don't mean I mean I. Okay, now it's your turn. Let's get a little bit uncomfortable. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to look at the person sitting next to you in the eye. Yes. No talking, no movement, just look at the person sitting next to you in the eye. I know it's a little bit awkward at first, but here's what you can do. Take a deep breath. Look him in the eye, relax your face, relax your shoulders. Now here's a question. Don't we all want to feel seen? Like really, really, really seen? That's what's up. All right, so do me a favor. I need you to repeat after me. I needed you.
I needed you.
To look me in the eye.
To look me in the eye.
And when I say I.
And when I say
I don't mean I.
I mean I.
I mean I.
I mean I.
One more time. I needed you.
I needed you.
To look me in the eye.
To look me in the eye.
And when I say I.
And when I say I.
I don't mean I.
I don't mean I.
I mean I.
I mean I.
Beautiful. I love it. Clap for yourselves. That's what's up. See, here is the thing that I told you. Guys, it is all about perspective, okay? Black with white patterns or white with black patterns? Is it both or is it neither? Who fucking cares? Right? Yeah. It's all about perspective. I'm fire. Thank you and good night. I'm fire. Shut me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Shut me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter. Shut me out. I'm fire. I'm higher. I'm brighter.
my heart. Fire burning in my mind. Fire burning in the streets. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fire burning in my heart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fire burning in my mind.
Yeah, yeah. Fire burning in the streets. Fire burning in my eyes. Fire burning in my heart. Fire burning in my mind. Take it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fire burning in my soul. In my mouth. Check me out. I'm fire. I'm brighter. Won't you check me out? Won't you check me out? Won't you check me out? I'm fire. Won't you check me out? Check me out.
Have you got fire in your mouths right now? And in your hearts? How was that looking at each other in the eye? We don't do it enough. You know, babies will stare at you, but for some reason when we get older, we become so afraid of looking each other in the eye, not only in the eye, but also in the eye. So we hope that when you go home, as Nick says, as our king says, that you will try looking in your eye and in your neighbor's eye a few more times. It's been such a pleasure, and I'd like to introduce you to our 16 artists. I will call them up on stage one by one. Miss Liboy Songstress from Nairobi. Najma, our beautiful poet. Beth, our dancer from here in Nairobi. And our other dancer, Yesharek from Barcelona and Ethiopia. And we have Giorgio, a fine arts student and artist from Italy. We have Biko Wesa, all the way from Kilifi, an amazing photographer. Who else do we have Bear right here, who created this installation, and I don't know if you noticed, but during the she did the live drawing right here on stage. We have Abdi from Somalia. Do not forget to check out the installations upstairs. Abdi and Biko both have wonderful installations upstairs, photography installations. It'll be open all night. We have Nina right here from Nairobi, a visual artist. Madam Jante Juma, filmmaker from Nairobi. We have Jules St. Julian and his best friend, Sul the Sauce Man. The beautiful Layla, who made that film, Layla Jete. Felix from Nairobi as well, an amazing poet and writer. We have Angachi. And of course, our king, Nick Ndeda. In this process, you know, I've worked very, very closely with somebody who's become not only a great collaborator, but a very, very special friend. He's an amazing visual artist, and he's the co-creative director of this whole project, Xavier Verhoest. And as you know, something like this never happens without a lot of hands that sometimes you might not see on stage. First of all, I'd like to thank our technicians, Robert and Steve, who did an absolutely fantastic job. Thank you very, very much. And we have Philip. Come, Philip. Every time we were hungry, every time we needed money, he's the money man. If you need a drink later, just speak to this guy right here. And the ArxChange team, this project is, created, this whole program is called the ArxChange program, which is a program by CISP, which is an Italian civil society organization. Of course, they've been behind the scenes making sure that all of this could happen. So a massive thank you to them. Erica Mascaro, the program manager. Come. We have Chiara Camosi and Emma. Come on, Emma. We have, where's Sophia? Sophia, we need you up here. Hey. And Adnan. Adnan, are you around? He's probably already gone to bed. No, there he is. Yeah. So as you can see, there's so many people that go into making something like this. I also have to say, Evans! Evans is the one filming us, photographing us all the time. I also have to say a massive thank you to The Alchemist and to Peng, who basically offered this space to us so that we could do this event. We're eternally grateful. Thank you very much to The Alchemist. And also to Tafaria Castle and Arts Centre. They've created an amazing space for arts residencies, and they're continuously supporting the arts. So a massive thank you to them. Anybody else?
And I think we forgot someone. Who is she? Modeste? Where is Modeste? Modesto, ma dove vai? Allez, come on. So Modeste is an incredible sound engineer at Tafaria. Thank you, Modeste. And I think there is someone we forgot. She's the most important part. She's the eye and the eyes. It's absolutely wonderful to work with you, and it's been,
We still have the Q&A. Okay. So, we know that if we take a break, everybody will disappear, we'll never get you back. But we wanted to give you an opportunity to speak to the artist. If you have any questions about the process, I want to start with one particular person, because whilst everything has been going on stage, she has been in that corner creating a live painting. So can we see the live painting? Can we get it? So, let's see.
The other side. The other side.
They're gonna put it on.
Oh.
No.
Finally, we get to see what's been happening right there on the side of the stage. Oh, wow. Big. Oh, wow. 'Cause I know my worth. Nina, thank you for this piece. Can you tell us something about it?
Hello, guys. Hi. First of all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you being here. You guys are amazing. Amazing. So before I went to the residency, I had a serious artist blockage. I hadn't painted since last year November. But then I met this amazing artist, and you guys, I found my worth. And what I want to tell each and every one of you is that you have something to offer, and each and every one of you are incredible and amazing and are worth every single thing in this life and you deserve everything that you live for. Yes.
Fantastic. That's amazing. I'd like to open up to you guys. Anybody have any questions or comments to make? Philip has a mic and he'll bring it out. Put up your hand, don't be shy, we're all a family, but I'm sure the artists would love to hear from you about what you thought of the show or any questions you might have about the co-creation process.
Hi, my name is Becky. This is very, very good job that you guys have done. And I talked to Nick just before he came to the exchange program. Nick, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brilliant job.
Wonderful. Anybody else? Whilst they decide, and please feel free, anybody, to take this question, what was the hardest part of the entire process before we get to the positive? Yeah?
Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Thank you very much. I am Angachi. I'm a singer, songwriter, guitarist. To answer your question, the hardest part is working with these guys. I know these guys are so talented in a way that you don't know how to decide who to work with. The dancers, the rappers, the photographers, the actors, musicians, painters. So hardest part to answer that question is to co-create with these amazing artists. To choose who to build an art with. That was the hardest part for me, personally.
Nice. Do you want to take that as well? No? You're good? All right. How about what was the best part?
The best part is when...
So, hi, what do you do? My name is Julian, St. Julian Drizzo, you know the dig. So, the best part was, especially in Tafaria, is we were eating after every 2 hours. We got to eat after every 2 hours. But apart from that, I got to chill with amazing people who make amazing things. I swear, you look at that was done in minutes. Imagine what happens if you give her a day, if you give her 2 days. You've heard the songs, you've seen the heart, everything. The best part is getting to know that there are other people like you who do equally amazing things. And I wish they never lose that fire. They keep on doing it forever. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to ask one more question and then we'll see if there's any from the audience, and if not, we'll wrap it up. I'm curious to hear from Yeshi or Giorgio, those of you who came from far away, from Barcelona, from Rome, to come and do this process here in Kenya with Kenyan artists, Somali artists. What was it like for you? The highlights? Yeah, the experience.
This is an amazing experience on so many levels, because it's amazing anthropological experience, artistic. I met so many people, so talented, and it's also my first time in Africa, so even this is really amazing. I really enjoy Nairobi. You are amazing. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. Okay. Any questions from the audience? Okay, so they're going to be around, so feel free to talk to them. Don't forget that the installation space is open until the end of tonight. Unfortunately, it's for 1 day only. You have videos, you have photography, body maps. So please feel free to stay and to party with us, because are we on fire? Yeah. Thank you very much and good night.